Okay, welcome back folks. This time we're going to be solving simultaneous equations with one linear and one quadratic. Okay, so first item on the agenda is to look at both equations and have a look at what we've got in them. Okay, so looking at this first one, 2xy equals 7, and look at the bottom one, x squared minus 15 equals y. What we've got to do is rearrange this first equation in terms of y, so we can then substitute whatever y is into this equation here. I'll show you what I mean. So if I take this equation here, the top one, 2x minus y equals 7, and I rewrite it in terms of y, so 2x equals, I'll add y to both sides, so I've got 7 plus y. Then I only want y on itself over here, so I take 7 from both sides and I get 2x minus 7 equals y. So I'm just going to write that up here, 2x minus 7 equals y. So now that I've got that first equation in terms of y, whoop, camera's just falling over. Once I've got that first equation in terms of y, what I can do now is substitute that. So I know y equals 2x minus 7. What I can do is substitute that into this equation here. So as follows. So x squared minus 15 equals, well, I know y is equal to 2x minus 7, so I can write 2x minus 7. Okay. Now to solve a quadratic equation, what we know is we need to get the equation in form of ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. Okay, so we need 0 on this side of the equation here, okay, because we've already got x squared over there. So we need to rearrange this equation so that we have 0 on this side. So we need to take 2x from both sides. So minus 2x minus 15 equals negative 7, and to get 0 on this side I need to add 7 to both sides, so I'm going to end up with x squared minus 2x minus 8, minus 15 and 7 is minus 8 equals 0. Okay, so I've now got my quadratic equation set up. I'm just going to rewrite that up here. So x squared minus 2x minus 8 equals 0. Now I need to solve that. So if I list the factors of minus 8, and so I've got 4 and minus 2, 1 and minus 8, minus 1 and 8, and minus 4 and 2. Now, is there a pair of these factors that add together to make minus 2? Well, minus 4 add 2 equals minus 2. So I know they're going to go into my brackets. So there we go, that equation's factorised. So now from here, I've got two solutions for x. So x equals 4, because when x is 4, this bracket's worth 0, and therefore the equation's worth 0. And I've got x equals negative 2. Okay, so I've got my two solutions for x so far. Okay. However, we're not done yet, because we haven't found out the value of y. Now, if there's two solutions for x, that means there's going to be at least one solution for y. It should be two solutions for y we're expecting. Okay, so if I just rewrite it up here, so I know that x is 4 and x is negative 2. So what I'm going to do now is pick one of these equations and substitute these values for x in. So I'm going to do it for the top one. So 2x minus y equals 7. Now, what I remember here, if I substitute the values of x in, I'm going to get a negative value of y. So I might even just look at this top equation here. It might be easier for me to do that because I'm going to get a positive value for y. So remember, that is the same equation as this. It's just rearranged. So 2x minus 7 equals y. So I'm going to plug 4 in there. So I'm going to get 2 lots of 4 minus 7 equals y. Well, 2 lots of 4 is 8. 8 minus 7 equals 1. So I've got one value for y. So when x is 4, y equals 1. Okay. Now I'm going to plug in minus 2 here. So I've got two lots of minus 2 minus 7 equals y. So that's minus 4 minus 7 equals y. Therefore y equals negative 11. So when x is minus 2, y equals negative 11. So when you've got a set of simultaneous equations involving a quadratic, you should actually end up with at least 3 solutions, maybe even 4. Because if you have 2 solutions for x, usually you're going to get 2 solutions for y. Now, okay, let's remember those. 4, 1 and minus 2 minus 11. If I go to our Desmos graphing app now, I'm going to type those 2 equations that we started with. So 2x minus y equals 7 and x squared minus 15 equals y. There we go. Let's have a look at where they cross. Okay, they cross here at when x is 4 and y is 1. Just like we said on in our solutions there. And here we've got minus 2 minus 11. So 4, 1 minus 2 minus 11. 4, 1 minus 2 minus 11.